you can really start to take control of your own health, because what the pandemic has taught a lot of us is if you don't, you're going to be a slave to big pharma. That's just true. Okay. And so what I'm doing right now, and I've done this for many, many years, and there's a million videos out there on this subject. I mean, go to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You just type in fasting and you're going to get overloaded with the amount of videos and knowledge that it's out there. If you know nothing about fasting, I would strongly encourage you to look into it, because it's a very powerful tool. It's not a cure-all, okay? All the things I'm going to talk about over the next several months is not a cure-all. You have to look at these things as tools on your tool belt of overall health. Every body is literally different. So you have to figure out what works best for you. But I do know if you're overweight and obese, you in the future will have a lower quality life and you will have chronic illness. So take control of the things you can now. So I'm at 36 hours into my water fast right now. So what is a water fast? It's all I do is drink water and black coffee and tea. No food, no bone broth yet. Now there's bone broth fasts and everything else you can look into, but I found what works best for me from the years of doing this, of trial and error, is I start off with a water fast and I go to 72 hours with a water fast and my black coffee and my tea. And then the next 24 to 48 hours, depending on how I feel, my energy levels and everything else, that's when I start to slowly breaking my fast and start doing the bone broth. All right. I don't do this as a weight loss technique. Now you're going to see a lot of stuff online about, this is how you lose weight and everything else. Yes, it is a tool to help you lose weight, but I don't worry about that. You have to do long-term things to control and get off your weight, right? That's exercise, that's nutrition, that is fasting in there. There's a lot of things that you need to do, but I don't necessarily, in my case, believe that I'm doing this for weight loss. Yeah, I'll lose 10 pounds probably. However, I do it for what happens inside to the cellular level, which is huge to me, because when you understand the science and when you can be empowered, then it really gives you that extra oomph to really take advantage of these things in your body. Okay. So right now in my own body, going over 36 hours of the water fast, my body's basically eating and cleaning up all the bad cells in my body. Okay. The bad cells, will cause chaos in your body. So think of this. I'm going to talk about free radicals for a second here. Free radicals is a natural occurring thing in your body. Think of free radicals. People are like, well, what causes free radicals? Well, when you eat food, some of the byproduct of eating that food, because you're making energy from that food, is free radicals. Stick with me. I know it's going to get a little scientific, but free radicals comes from eating food. It comes from exercise. It comes from just regular movement. It comes from eating a bunch of shit, right? A bunch of processed food, sugars. That creates free radicals. Now, you have a naturally occurring orchestrated antioxidant system to take care of these free radicals, which it goes around and whoops the butts, right? However, if the free radicals start outnumbering the antioxidants, then we get a problem. So free radicals, think of free radicals as undisciplined 2-year-old children. We love them, but holy cow, can they rip up the place? Especially you get them in a grocery aisle. We've seen those kids. They need to be disciplined. The disciplinarian is the antioxidants and phytonutrients, which you have to ingest. And inflammation, especially chronic inflammation, is from free radicals ripping up the place and creating what's called oxidative stress, which leads to chronic inflammation. So if you keep going back to why in any disease process or malfunction, it's an inflammation problem in your body. So you have to take control of the inflammation. So every day you have a choice. You're either going to inflame your body or you're going to do necessary things to handle the inflammation and deflame your body. But if you don't do this on a day-to-day basis, the inflammation gets out of control, and then we get chronic diseases, autoimmune disorders, and everything else that's going on in society, which leads to a lower quality life, which leads to you being a big slave to big pharma, which you're going to get on tons of medication for all the malfunction, and that medication causes side effects, and then you're taking medication for the side effects of the medication that you're taking for your malfunction. So isn't it easy just to start taking control of your own health before you go down that road?